Oh, welcome back to Resident Evil 4,
Welcome.
PS4 version.
Yeah, we made some
Got
changes
rare
because
things on. What are you selling?
pretty much we're doing different things right now. We're recording at my place. We used to record at Mike's place, but now we're here
Is that
and
all?
we're no longer
Thank
recording
you.
the PS3 version. We switched over to the PS4 version.
And as you can see, it's a lot more clear. It's a little bit
Is that
more
all?
high definition.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and so pretty much I had to make a whole new game.
They file
yeah.
essentially start from the beginning on your end. You started playing before we started recording, and you essentially kind of caught us up. Try to keep the
Thank you.
continuity as close as possible. Though there is a few things
Is that
missing,
all?
such as my rocket launcher.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is that all?
You want to tell them?
Thank you.
Yeah, apparently you just got tired of dealing with the knights and just blew them up with the rocket.
Is that all?
Yeah, I did.
I was kind of saving that for,
Thank you.
what's his name, Mr. Alien.
I don't use it for it.
Yeah, but you just shoot him one time with the
I
rocket
know,
and it
but
just
I
ends
don't-
the fight.
But I like
What are you
fights, man.
buying?
So another thing changing is Heber's gonna be playing this other half of the
Is
Let's
that
Play.
all?
Well, yeah,
Since he's a little bit more familiar with the PS4 controls.
yeah. So
And
yeah.
as we've seen before, I was doing pretty poorly in my run.
Oh, I did shit too. Like I did all the deaths that you did,
Uh-huh.
but then I also had some of my own deaths. Like I said, I try to keep the continuity going. So I made sure, like, for example, like when you die to the to Delgado.
I mean, you don't have to do that exactly.
Yeah, but like I said, it's just continuity, man. And I try to keep it going. So I did that too, just because. So I died to the big fish, for example.
You're also missing the broken butterfly. You're like, fuck that, I'm not going back for that shit.
Yeah, I don't even use it like ever.
I mean, but then I was like, you use it for the knights. If the knights were giving you trouble, you just pop it once in the head, then they...
It's not that they were giving me trouble, man.
It was
Like
just
I
taking
could,
too long.
yeah. It's just, and I was just like, no, fuck these guys, and I just fired it off. Boom.
Thank
So
you.
I don't ever use it. It's not that it wasn't useful. I just use it. So
What are you buying?
anyway,
That's a lot of
Is that
potatoes.
all, stranger?
Yeah.
Thank you. Is that all? Is that all?
I don't
Thank you.
spend too much.
Is that all?
But I try not to.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Unless I
Is that
absolutely
all?
have to.
Is that all? Is that all?
But
Is
that allows
all?
us to upgrade when we need it.
Thank you.
And it's been a few months
Is that
since the
all?
last time we recorded.
Is that all?
Because before, when we
Thank you.
first started,
Is that all?
we
Is that
were
all?
having trouble like finding the time to
Thank you.
actually come and
What
like
are
I
you
would have to come and
buying?
pick you up, then set everything up, and then I could take you back and then come back, and then it was a whole bunch of different constraints in our lives that kind of just made it a little bit difficult to record. But things have changed
Is
since
that all?
then. I am now
Thank
currently
you.
unemployed.
Damn.
Yeah, no, I mean it's
What are
not
you
such a bad
buying?
thing. I was working at Target for about 11 years, or
What are you
this coming
buying?
August would have made 11 years, Ebert.
Yeah, I too much.
Yeah, it's way too long. Like I was already unhappy in that job. I've been working there since essentially since I turned 18. I went in for my interview on my 18th birthday.
Right. But you did like move up. You moved up. It's just
I barely moved. I went from backroom team member to Bell floor team member to eventually the perishable assistant, which is like assistant manager kind of in the food department. Where essentially I ordered everything and put all the produce out.
right.
Made sure all my fruits and vegetables were all in their prime and ready to eat
You know where I'm at?
in the sewers.
Yeah, but you know who's coming out, right?
Yeah, Mr. Alien.
Fuck, man.
Dude, man, the rocket launcher sure would have been really handy right now.
Yeah, now I know what you were talking about. Fuck. I thought you were talking about Salazar.
No,
but
no.
No, you're right.
This is why you saved the rocket launcher for
Right,
this
right,
specific
right.
fight.
I told you about this and I totally forgot.
Because now you have to actually fight him legitimately. You have to kite him around and pop those the nitrogen whatever thing.
Yeah, I mean it's not so far.
It's not hard. You just gotta maneuver him around.
Take something.
Elevator's not working.
Yeah,
We're
I know,
gonna
but I
have to
still
go.
gotta be like, hey,
Hey, elevator? No. Okay.
that order. Because sometimes you like try to bypass that, and it'll be like, no, you gotta go and trigger the everything.
Like this is literally just Alien.
It really
Guy's
is.
crawling around in the ducks, swinging his sharp tail at you,
Throwing ass at me, man. He's throwing ass at me.
throwing his ass back.
I don't want it. Oh shit! I almost didn't react to that.
Yeah, I've been at Target for, like I said, almost 11 years, and at that point, I'd already quiet quitted.
He's under me.
I don't know if you know what quiet quitting is.
Uh huh.
It's essentially when you just like,
You've checked out.
I checked out. Like you quiet quitted like before you left the Greenbelt Target.
Don't
we-
tell him where we're at.
We don't work there anymore, Hubert. It's fine.
But you don't need to say that. You don't need to. That's disrespectful. You don't need to tell them like, hey man. Then some people are gonna be like, oh yeah, that place sucks.
It did suck. Well,
It
it was
did.
great at the beginning. I had no problem, but then it just got worse and worse when management just changed, when Larry left, and Julie didn't get a promotion, and
Yeah, man.
I don't know. The soul kind of just left at that job. I was having fun the first year I was working.
Oh shit. Oh man.
How many times do you have to pop him like that?
I don't really know, to be honest, but we're gonna fucking fuck him, you know? Oh shit. He didn't like that. Oh, now. Motherfucker. God damn it.
Came in for my shift, 6 o'clock in the morning, fixing up my table, getting my bananas out, doing my pools in the freezer.
Right.
And honestly, the past few weeks, kind of just hanged out in the freezer a lot. No one ever comes in there.
Mike, you're like one of those dads that like parks their car in front of their house and then they just stay there for a
They
good
just
ass
stay
amount of
there,
time.
eating their burger that they picked up from McDonald's because the wife can't cook.
They're just like, oh man, fuck my life.
Wow!
What the fuck? Yo, he just like,
You just knocked your head off.
yeah, he's like, fuck this guy. God damn. Yo. That was crazy, man. I gotta do everything all over. I gotta pick all this shit up again. God damn it. Yo, I thought I had a lot of life. No fucking way he just like one shot at me from that point.
I don't think you were paying attention to you.
Yeah, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I wasn't. I was like, no way he hit me that hard.
Yeah, I was just hanging out in the freezer, just chilling, literally just chilling in there, watching TikTok and browsing Twitter. Because honestly, at that point, I kind of like I was checking out Hebert.
Yeah,
I was not going above and beyond for my team anymore.
Yeah.
I saw a box of ice cream that was open, and those ice cream sandwiches in the freezer.
You already
When you
started-
see that, we have to throw it out.
Right.
You can't go like, hey, can we put this in the break room?
Mike,
for
you were
like, the team?"
depressed. You're eating ice cream.
I was
You were depressed.
in the freezer, fully suited up in the parka, like the whole full suit,
yeah, the
gloves
big
and
ass
everything.
coat and everything.
and I'm just gonna eat standing there, all the way in the back behind all the boxes on all the vehicles, just munching on an ice cream bar. Because I'm like, fuck it, because the entire box has to be thrown out. We can't donate it. We can't put it in the break room. That's just how Target is. That's how most retail is.
I mean, all I can tell you, I can only talk for Target. I worked there too. What the fuck, man? Yeah, that was just fuck. That was a terrible time for that to pop up. When I 180 and it's just like, nope, you don't have enough time to press those buttons.
You have to throw out a lot of food
Yeah.
and then retail.
So
I don't know if you've seen the videos of like Walmart when they have to throw out like shopping carts and
Oh,
shopping
no.
carts for food. For dumpster. Same thing with Target. But we got a little bit better during the year where we were composting, donating.
yeah, like I know they had programs, but I don't know if that goes for all of them, for all targets. Ours did, or at least went out of their way to like cooperate with like local like places.
Food bank.
Yeah, like just in general, or just like places where like homeless people would go to like, you know, find something to eat. What the fuck?
But something I did do when I was there is
Shit.
I made really buddy friends with our food bank lady,
Oh,
which means that like, hey, because one day I was like, hey, where do you guys take all that food? Where do you guys like hand that out? And can I get a? Can I?
what the fuck? He's just like,
Can I get a little piece of that? You know? 'Cause
hey, what do you
struggling.
mean? Yo, this guy.
And she's like one of those like southern black ladies with like that, you know, like those stereotypical like really kind southern black ladies that want to feed you kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
And so she helped us out a lot. Like, she was like, "Oh, just come over to my place. I have like a whole bunch of freezers. Just come on over and just grab some food." And I told my mom, like, "Hey, just go over here, just talk to her, and she'll give you something." But that lady gave us so goddamn much, so much meat. Like my
Shit.
mom would always be like, "No, I just want like one little package, just one or two. That's it." And then she just kept pushing, "No, take more, take more, take more."
Yo, what the you know, I thought that would make me invincible. Like, you know, when you're in the middle of an action. But
The invincibility frames.
yeah, but apparently that's not how that works.
Yeah, but we were getting so much food from the food bank lady that we eventually got our own like deep freezer. Or all that meat.
Fucked.
I think you need a. I think there's one more. We're in the back. Things, coolers, things.
Whoa, man, this guy, seriously. Dude, man, how does he like just catch up to me?
Not doing so.
I'm not. I'm trying to hear what you're saying. Like I told you, I think now I understand.
Like
what,
now you understand why I was. Oh, we already got that one.
what the hell? No dodge prompt.
You understand how I was when I was playing.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah,
talk
yeah,
and play
yeah,
at the
like
same time.
playing and trying to talk at the same time, conversation wise. Like, what the fuck? Yo, I just used up so much healing. That's some shit, dude. Just, I come out. Yeah, exactly. Just,
You're invincible in this part, for sure.
yeah, I know. And this, but damn it, I lost him. Get what, guy? Jesus.
3 times, right?
Yeah, but like,
And all it costed was most of your healing items.
yeah. I had so much, and then this guy just like, just killed everything. My inventory went to shit. I was pretty happy with my inventory up until now. God damn it. Well,
That's over with.
you were talking about.
We were leaving our own freezer. And I was hanging out in my freezer, eating my ice cream. Until I got called in to the office by my boss. Or her boss's boss. Just started working.
Right.
And they sat me down. And they were like, well, here's what's going on. We're letting you go. Because in the past 30 days, you have been late 15.
The American
15
pig.
times.
Essentially every other day.
Salazar had his chance.
But it's not like it was...
Krauser, go get a girl.
honest.
Oh, and
I mean,
dispose
No.
this
Like the amount of times...
I know.
were a lot.
What I'm saying is,
redone.
but you were still given results.
Yeah.
I imagine you were given results still, and that still wasn't good enough to do your
Dude,
job.
I'm the here's I'm doing half of my boss's job.
Yeah.
I'm the one ordering all the food when she's supposed to be ordering it all. I'm the one accepting the trucks. I'm the one operating all the. I am the certified forklift driver of our team.
Right.
I'm doing like shit that I'm not even supposed to do. Like when my new boss came in and she was like, "Oh well, what do you do? What do you need to do?" and stuff like that, trying to figure out what exactly how the whole process goes about my position. And I let her know exactly what it is I have to do.
Right.
My responsibilities are making sure we're good for like food safety inspection,
Mhm.
putting out product, and ordering all of our products.
What are you selling?
Yo, I absolutely hate it when we used to have to get ready for like inspection to
Oh
happen.
god, we gotta go into the coolers, make sure everything's not cross-contaminated, and it always was, honestly. For some reason, I don't know why people. It's
What are you
what is it?
buying?
Pork, beef, chicken,
What are you
fish, or something like that.
It's because like the other people that go in there, like they're not on the same team as you.
Uh-huh.
They just don't give a shit. Like there's an order to how like food is supposed to be, like chicken and fish and stuff are supposed to be lower, and then like pork, they're supposed to be a higher.
Yeah, like
Shelves.
ground and regular cuts
Yeah.
are supposed to be separated.
And like they don't pay attention to that sort of thing, but they don't really give too much of a shit because it's not on them. It's gonna be on whoever is the lead, or at least that team. So like, for example, you're the one that's gonna have to take that heat, and I'm just like, and like even when you and I were working together,
Uh-huh.
like what was it, like 2013, 2014,
Something like that.
2015, like we were working at Target and we were already doing like essentially things that we weren't told we were gonna be doing.
But we
Like-
were back room, but we had like one half of the back room, while the other three worked on the other half.
Yeah. But like just in general, we were doing things that we weren't, like it wasn't our job to do. So like, for example, we were training other people and we're like, that's not our job. That was not in our job description. But we were. Like, yeah, to some degree, we were like always in charge of keeping the back room clean, for example. Like, yeah, that's part of our duties. Back stock and inventory, like that shit. Like that's our job. But they would always hand like a little extra to us.
Uh-huh.
And like that always just seemed unfair. Like they didn't realize how much extra they were making us do, and they weren't giving us compensation for those things. It's just like they expect us to do more, but without the reward.
Yeah, not like I didn't mind at the beginning. It was like whatever for me. It was like I have a job, this is a job, whatever, I'll do it. I get paid, whatever.
Right. But you were young, like.
I was
Well,
young. I was young and naive. I didn't know any better.
Yeah. The idea of like, I'll be a good guy.
Hey, you want to stay for another shift? Hell yeah, why not? I don't care. I'm not doing anything. I could use the $8.75 an hour more.
And that just drains the life out of you over time.
I don't need to sleep. I can get up at 5 in the morning for the next 10 years. Why not?
5 doesn't sound like nothing. Not compared to like 3 a.m.
Yeah, when we started working at the back room, the hours were a little bit earlier. We had to come in at like, yeah, I think we would come in at 4 or 5 in the morning, leave
Yeah.
at 11.
Our shift would start at 4, but most of us were already up at 3, and like, well, more like we've already like showered, eaten, bathed or whatever, dressed up, and like out the door and on the road by 3.
And the
get
reason
to
why
our
we
point.
even took that shift was because it was $1 extra in the morning before store
Yeah.
opens. So instead of $8.75, we were getting $9.75.
That was
But then the holidays would come around and it's like, oh, okay, you guys gotta come in at 1, 2 in the morning now.
yeah, and you're getting sometimes it was double and sometimes it was time and a half.
Uh-huh.
So, you're young, and you know you're this is probably like still your first job, like you're gonna look at them and be like, that's really fucking good. You know, I'm not paying attention to what's behind me. Is there anyone?
Yeah, they're gonna be coming, I think, from above.
I know there's supposed to be a chainsaw man, but like I forgot how to trigger him.
See, that thing gets stuck.
No, I pulled this shit. Right. Oh, right.
you gotta turn the
Right.
power
I gotta go over here to the left and up above. Yeah, over there. No, man. Well, fuck yourself. That's how life works. Things just blow up in your face. You know, you had a plan and it just didn't work out the way you wanted it to. And that's essentially what youth is, man. Like you.
It didn't work out, but that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm honestly, when they brought me in and they fired me, I felt relieved. Like, I don't have to come in at fucking in the morning, get home, be tired as hell, work on commissions on my game, and try to record. Trying to do all these other things at the same time.
Yeah, just fuck this guy up.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for your back as well.
Oh no! Oh no!
You're panicking.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I gotta get these guys away from me. Here I'm good. It's just when I was in between them. Oh, this guy. I don't know if he's a head popper. No.
But I'm not struggling right now. Like, I'm not too worried about my finances or anything, because my rent's it's not that expensive, and I have the missus helping me out, and I'm doing DoorDash to help pay off for all my bills.
Yeah.
Not too worried. I'm pretty glad. Like, right now, I'm in a sweet spot in my life where I don't really have a lot of responsibilities. I didn't have any kids, so I'm good. I'm done
You
with
only
school.
gotta worry about 2. You don't have to worry about 3. Like, that's the good thing about it. Like, Mike still found a way to make up for what's missing. Like, sure, he could like have more, but at the same time, he's at least covering his part.
And I'm not very high maintenance. I don't buy expensive shit. I don't buy Supreme or Gucci or whatever those other brands are. Not really into that kind of stuff.
Right.
And I used to spend a lot of money. Like,
Yeah.
when you first get a job and you start making like a couple $100s a week. Like, for me, it was like, I think I was making like $600 every 2 weeks.
Like, it's just a surplus when you're that young. Like, oh, I just have money. Like,
The first item I bought was a $1,200 gaming laptop, which not being good after like a year. Because I
right.
was like really into League of Legends. I just wanted a gaming laptop so I can play League all day.
Yeah, Mike, you played a lot of League from what you told me. A lot of League of
Dude,
Legends.
I was playing since season 1. I think I stopped at like season 7 or 8.
Aw.
I think we're up to like maybe season 12 or 13. I don't know exactly.
Like, you try to tell me so much. Like, you even try to get me into it. You're like, Hero, you gotta try it out. I mean, it might not be your thing. Like, you even told me, like, it might not be your thing, but like, I want you to like at least try it out. And I was like, I mean, I thought about it. I always wanted to give it a try. I've never really played games of that kind. I've seen them, and I was like 100% pretty much telling you, like, I don't think it's gonna be for me, but like, I want to at least say that, you know, I gave it a fair chance. And in the end, I actually kind of liked it. The only thing I didn't really like was the community at the time, because they were like, they were just real assholes.
Man, it's gotten a lot worse, Hebert. It's not great. It's gotten more toxic as time has gone.
Yeah, I didn't stay with it. We tried the Blizzard one. What was it called?
Oh, fucking something.
Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah,
And I was getting really into that, and I was playing. I kept playing. Oh wow.
Oh, I missed. Oh, but he missed. He missed. Because I forgot. He turns back to look at him.
Yeah.
I fucked up on that. I thought it was just gonna activate right away.
Wait, so is the lever broken now?
Nah, but it takes time to
reset.
Yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I don't think you can take on both giants at the same time.
Well, I mean,
With whatever ammo you have. Because these guys are just here realistically just to take up all your ammo.
yeah. They're closed. They're closed. Don't
Yep.
scare me like that, Mike. Shut up.
No, but can you use it again? Is
I
the
can.
question.
If it closed. But like I said, that was my fuck up. I panicked and I was like, wait, isn't it supposed to activate? No, it's gonna show me there.
There we go.
There we go.
Well, that takes care of one. Just don't get too close. He'll drag you in.
That happens?
Yeah, he'll drag you in Terminator style.
What the fuck? I did not know that. Honestly, I did not fucking know that was a thing. Where you at? Oh, okay. Okay, man.
But yeah, we were playing Heroes
Ah,
of
fuck
Storm
it.
for quite a while. I think the reason why we started was to get that Overwatch skin.
Oh yeah.
I think it was
The
a
Genji. It was Genji.
Genji?
Yeah, it was the Genji skin. The
was
Oni.
Uh-huh.
It was like the Oni and Diva Police. I don't know what his name is, but essentially Diva as a police officer.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, we really wanted that skin at the
Yeah,
time.
because we were both like,
we were
when Overwatch came out, it was the fucking goat. It was so fucking good. Every day. Hours and hours of
Yeah,
playing
dude.
original Overwatch.
like, I know for a fact, like when I was free, like the moment I woke up, I would just turn on the game and just like jump in right away. It didn't matter if I had something to do later on. The moment it was just pure bliss. It was fun, and it was fun to see how the community that was growing around it was kind of like shaping up to be.
Yeah, like it wasn't too serious. Everyone was just playing just to have fun.
Yeah. And like there was a bunch of people that didn't know what like the roles of like what is a tank, what is a healer, what is a DPS. Like people that play computer games, they know this, but people on consoles aren't really used to that sort of game. So like watching them kind of learn as essentially things you already know as a PC player, like it's also fun to like engage with them and like kind of show them like, yeah, so that's what this means, and like just watching them grow alongside you and like
Sort of like learn their roles and
yeah, like that was fun. And like it actually created a lot of friendships with a lot of people, like people I didn't even fucking know, like would just toss me an invite. They're like, you know what, hey man, you're like really fun to play with, you're like really positive and shit, and like we kind of need that on a team. Like they're so used to like the Call of Duty game setting, like when people are just shit talking each other, being racist,
just like going into the lobby, just and bombs flying and just people calling each other gay and
yeah, like just that. And it's like it was a nice change for a lot of people at the time. Unfortunately, some of those people came over to Overwatch over time.
And then they started making the game more competitive, and then more champions with more shields, and then the GOAT format came out with
Oh
Korean
god.
strategy.
Yeah, they kind of ruined the greatness of their game.
It took away my Mercy ult, revive everyone.
Yeah.
And I was
Overwatch was great. Honestly, there was there was a golden era in the
Yeah.
beginning. You could say that. And then later on it just, I don't know. Like today, because of all the controversy of like what happened politically around Blizzard.
like in all the like sexual harassment. and
Yeah.
all the controversies, and every time something happens, oh well, we're
Like Mike.
releasing a new champion.
Like Mike.
Uh-huh.
He will always be McCree to me. He will always be McCree.
I still call him McCree.
He's not Cassidy. When I see him, I'm just like, that's McCree. That's not fucking whatever.
Cole
Cassidy. Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck is Cassidy? And I'm like, oh right. Name change, and I'm just like, fuck. I know why. because that was like one of their Blizzard representatives, like the higher ups, and that's essentially why he was named what he was named. But I'm just like, I don't associate that guy with the character. The character is the
The
character.
character is the character.
Yeah. And I you know, I fell in love with the character. You know, the character was what was likable. That's what I cared about. I don't associate it, even if I understand that that's where the name came from and all that. I don't care about that. Like, for example, look at Mortal Kombat, right? I love Noob Saibot. And Noob Saibot is named after Ed Boon and the other guy, Tobias. I forget his full name. I forget his full name. I just know what it's Tobias. And it's essentially both of their names backwards.
Yeah.
Right? So that's who Noob Saibot is named after. Right? So, like, let's say today they're good guys. And then suddenly, like, next week... next week, they've been running some child sex slavery ring or some shit. Are you gonna suddenly say, I don't like Noob Saibot anymore? Like, no, I still love Noob Saibot. I just don't like those two fuckers. He's still Noob Saibot to me. And, you know, that's not gonna change just because of whatever happened. Like...
You ever watch the movie Holes?
Yeah.
Disney movie?
Yeah.
You know that the kid, the black kid?
Yeah.
He just won a Mortal Kombat 1 tournament.
He did?
Dressed up as, I forget the character. I'll put up a picture here of what he looks like.
What does he look like?
Well, it's a pretty. Well, you'll see in the video.
No. I want to know what character are you like talking to me about?
The kid, the fortune teller's son. And he eats the onions and he runs away.
No, I know who you're talking about. I mean, what Mortal Kombat character was he playing or what?
No, he was cosplaying a different character, but he recently won a Mortal Kombat tournament.
Right. Oh, I got it my way. So I've been fighting him with the Red 9. This whole fucking time. Look, I haven't bothered to use anything else. Yeah, okay. That was a bad time to do that. Nope. He's gonna miss. So, yeah, man. I'm back. I miss old Blizzard. I really do. I miss old Blizzard. Just in general. The new Blizzard stuff, I'm not a big fan of. I know a lot of people are like upset with the new Blizzard. Like, for example, like when they came out with Warcraft Reforged, and there was like all these bugs and all these it just wasn't ready.
Is that the one that recently came out that got the lowest piece of review ever?
Yeah, and like even the oh my god, did I run out of handgun ammo? I ran out of handgun ammo.
Did.
Like a lot of it's the users were like, nah man, this one is shit. And like yeah, you're right, it got rated really low. I think he's gone because the music ended.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh, but I gotta
just don't let him fall on you.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. So I used up all my handgun ammo.
I'm sure you'll pick up some more.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure if this bug is in this version where if you leave the room and then immediately come back, the gold spawns again.
the golems?
Yeah,
the
gold.
giants, the gigantes?
No, not the gigante, but the gold that drops from the gigante.
Oh, okay, I see.
Apparently it respawns, but I'm not sure if it's in this.
Do I
Like
have to
leave
go-
and then come back.
Right.
The chapter ends and
I didn't know. Maybe
then
Like-
go back in. Yeah.
back. No, I don't think so.
No, it's not. It's probably patched up.
I didn't know that was a thing though. But I thought I would check at least.